Honestly, it didn't feel like work. I mean, you've heard that before, and I've said that before, and I've meant it before, but never was that so true as on this film. Because it was just, I mean, you look around, are you shooting all this stuff as well? That's what it was like on the set every day. You know, there was just this enormous crew of talented people in front of the camera, behind the camera, and also all the circus performers that they amassed from all the four corners of the globe, from Mongolia to South Africa to Northern Africa, South America. It was amazing. You'd look in the corner, you'd see a contortionist, and over there would be people juggling and trapeze artists, and this was going to the office every day, so it wasn't exactly hard work. And Tim has been on it for a long time. I was on it for 5 or 6 months, whatever it was, but this has been a labour of love for Tim for I don't know how long, but certainly a couple of years, you know. Tim has such an incredible grasp of the fantastical, you know. I mean, the worlds that he has created through the provocation of his imagination, and how he has put those worlds on the canvas of cinema over the years, from Edward Scissorhands to Pee-wee's Big Adventure to Beetlejuice, you name it. He always, as an audience member, lifts me up and takes me somewhere to be a part of that kind of vision. He also has an understanding of the outsider, and Dumbo's the quintessential outsider, you know, somebody who's not accepted because of the way they look, who's maligned and shunned. And so the message in this film is one of, it's beautiful to be a part of because it's one of inclusion, it's one of not just accepting difference but celebrating difference, and that message never gets old, you know.
I wouldn't miss this. I would be really upset if I wasn't in Dumbo. This is like a beautiful movie. With my buddy Tim and Michael and Colin and Eva and the kids. Everybody's like so nice. It's really great to be here. It's very exciting. Well, you know, we take all the great values in the Disney original, which is in 1941, the 63-minute masterpiece that Walt and the boys and girls made over at Disney, and then you give that subject matter to Tim Burton. Tim Burton is an artist. He's we're experiencing this art that Tim brings to it, and it's exploded it into the 21st century, which is like our new Dumbo, and it's like so. I'm so proud to be in it. Yeah. Well, I think they're going to get blown away by not only the art magic what Tim has done with the story and with the visuals and everything, but this elephant is like what we're dealing with here. We've no animals, no elephants in the movie. It's all CG and just amazing. And you look at this elephant, I defy you not to fall in love with Dumbo. It is like he is like the best. He is like an amazing, beautiful elephant. You look into his eyes and you just melt.
It's fun, it's a classic, you know, and now everybody gets to see Tim's version of this. Probably because he might be unexpected, at first blush, but then when you think about it, you think, well, that material with Tim, that's got to be interesting.
It's such a beautiful story, full of heart. And I mean, as a child, this story really marked me, you know, this mother and this baby elephant being separated. It was so touching and emotional, and this new take on it is very special and remains very moving, but it has that kind of Tim Burton touch, so it's very special. Yeah, I mean, I think there's nobody better than Tim to tell that story, because he truly understands the outsiders, people who don't fit in, so yeah, perfect. I know. I mean, even as an actor, the sets were so impressive because it was so complete, which is very rare. You know, you had everything around you. You had, all the extras, the acrobats, the real attractions. I mean, it was pure magic, and I think it shows on screen.
Excited. Yeah, I'm really excited. Tim Burton movie, opportunity of a lifetime. Loved Tim Burton, loved his movies. When I got the call, I was ecstatic. I think this is my second movie for Disney. I did Pirates of the Caribbean, so this is awesome, yeah. The script was great. Working with Tim was great. That I felt, and also the look of it. I also did a movie called Moulin Rouge, and just the look, the attention to detail was incredible in that movie, and the attention to detail in this movie is incredible too. The look of it is amazing. I think because it brings everyone together, everyone from all ages, and I think also because it's a Tim Burton film and it's Dumbo, it's that mixture of the young and the older crowd and the youth. Like, it's real, it's going to appeal to the adults as well as the kids, which is great.
Well, I mean, I love Dumbo because I was just, something about the image of a flying elephant, which is very symbolic of so many feelings and so many, emotions that you have. And so that's why I always loved it. I just felt very connected to it. Yeah, I mean, it talks about people's differences. It talks about family in all its weird forms, and it talks about finding yourself and, if you have either a mental or physical kind of disability or people think you look weird, sometimes you can use those things to an advantage and to a beautiful effect. So that's what it was about. It's all a lot of talented people, actors, animators, artists, so that's the beauty of it. It's like an amazing group of people working together.